Good morning everyone and Happy New Year! I'm just now getting my videos back up and running. I just got off of a cruise, which if you want me to talk about it, it was amazing and I definitely needed it, and I'm so glad I started the new year off that way. But today I want to talk to you a little bit about mindset. So if you want to subscribe, click the button below. You can follow me on Instagram, and if you want to talk about mindset, just keep watching. Okay, so let's talk about mindset. This is a conversation I really want to get started because I feel like a lot of people make mindset sound like, oh, I'm just gonna wake up one morning and my mindset's gonna be completely different. Also, sorry for the lighting. My cat is playing with the curtains a little bit. Hi, Minnie. But mindset is not something that you just decide and then wake up overnight. It's something you have to like consistently do, like going to the gym. Like, you will not see results immediately. You will mess up once in a while and have to catch yourself. And I've been working on mindset for almost since 2014. So for a couple of years now. I went through something very traumatic in 2014. My mindset was complete trash. My confidence was trash. And I have worked very hard. I've worked with counselors. I've worked with friends. I've worked with reading books and doing my research and everything. And what I've learned is that you have to be able to work on it a little bit each day. Now, that doesn't mean like you have to sit down and like 5 hours like do research on mindset or whatever, but like little things each day. And I try to share that with some of my friends or people that are going through hard times. Like, one of the biggest things is like, if you're having a really, really terrible day, take a moment and say 3 things you're grateful for. And they can literally be anything. Like, I could be like, okay, I'm grateful for my coffee, I'm grateful for the ability to use YouTube, and I'm grateful for my cat down here. Like, they don't have to be anything like out of this world. They just need to be something that's so simple and something that you genuinely are grateful for. So just like getting your brain trained into stuff like that, I've started also, when I wake up each morning, instead of like scrolling, I've been trying to listen to podcasts or YouTube videos about like the mindset I want, or just about like learning in general. So I feel like when you do that, it really sets your mind for the day. So even if you have a rough patch, you're like, you know what, it's like, it's okay, we're just gonna get through it. You know, life is an up and down type thing, so that's gonna happen naturally. But if we can just keep working through it, then it will eventually get better. And I feel also that when you go out and you interact with different people, and not the people that you say every day, you really see it from a different perspective. And not only see life, but you see yourself from a different perspective. And I think that's the biggest thing that I brought off of this cruise, is like I met some like really amazing people who made me look at myself differently. And I was like, wow, like I can do this. Like, I can achieve these things I want. I can find these things I want out of life. And like, I've just been so much happier. And now the key is, and this is one of my one of my goals that I'm working on, but to not let places that usually bring me down, to work through it and to stay positive. So like sometimes, you know, your work environment, you know, people sometimes are in bad moods, sometimes things happen. You know, I work in a place with a lot of guests, so like you never know what they're gonna pull out at you, and sometimes, you know, it just puts you in a bad mood. But if you can really take that happiness and that joy inside of you and like observe the room around you, and when someone complains, just be like, they're having a bad day, it's okay, but it doesn't affect me. And even if they yell at you, like, just be like, okay, that's still them, it's not affecting me. Don't let it, and this isn't easy. I'm not saying this is just like someone's gonna yell at you and you're gonna be like, no, this doesn't affect me, because that's not how this works. Like, it definitely, like, it hurts when people get yelled at, and it hurts when, you know, there's like a lot of negative energy around you, and especially for things that are big like jobs, or like, I don't know, your home environment, or wherever you are. Oh, hi Minnie. You really have to figure out how to center yourself. And I know a lot of people talk about like meditation and all that kind of stuff. I personally have not been good at meditation, so I feel like what I have to do is I kind of have to like either go online somewhere and like read positive quotes, or sit down and be like, okay, like what is my goal for this year? Like what are the things I'm working on outside of where I am right now? And keep looking forward and keep moving forward, and just always looking up. Not to say you're not going to look down sometimes, because life is hard, but I think like knowing that this isn't an overnight process, and knowing that it does get better and it does get easier and it does actually like have a result of happiness in the end, just like shows that it's worth it. Like I used to think like, oh, people just say that, like their happiness isn't genuine, like how can you be that positive all the time? And I learned that these people around me that are very positive and have like a very positive outlook on life, they do have times where they go home and they've cried and have had a bad day. And just because when they're around you, they're staying positive doesn't mean that they don't have hard times. It just means that in general, like 90% of their life, they're willing to look at the joy and the gratefulness of their life to make things better. So I really want to just like talk about what are things that like you guys do for your mindset. Like, do you have, I don't know, morning routines that get you in the mindset? Do you read a lot to get in the mindset? Like, do you surround yourself with people? What exactly are your tools that you're doing? I'd love to know. If you can put in the comments below, I'd love to like get a discussion and learn more. Like, I feel like you can never learn enough. So the more that we interact with each other, the more that we make comments, like the more we can all benefit and grow together. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I'm just gonna show off my new mug one more time because I'm kind of obsessed with it. But yeah, I hope you're all having a really lovely day. And just remember, it's nice to be nice. And I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye guys.